not going back, I'm moving ahead, here to declare to you, my past is over in you, and things are made new. Surrender my life to Christ. I'm moving over. I'm not going back, I'm moving ahead, here to declare to you, my past is over in you, and things are made new. Surrender my life to Christ. I'm moving over.
Hello everyone, it's Keji. I will be reading Hebrews 11 in the NIV version, and this is how it goes. Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. This is what the ancients were commanded for. By faith, we understand that the universe was formed at God's command so that what is seen was not made out of what was visible. By faith, Abel brought God a better offering than Cain did. By faith, he was commended as righteous when God spoke well of his offerings, and by faith, Abel still speaks, even though he is dead. By faith, Enoch was taken from this life so that he did not experience death. He could not be found because God had taken him away, for before he was taken, he was commended as one who pleased God. And without faith, it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. Thank you. I read verse 1 through 6, so if you want to read that, you can. Bye.
afternoon, Vorak Youth. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. I'm just here to provide a quick word of encouragement for you guys, so we just jump right into it. So my topic is faith and faith in God. If you look up the dictionary definition of faith, you'll find that it means an unconditional and complete trust in someone or something, which leads me to my first topic. Faith is not seeing, but faith is believing. Too many times, we as Christians, we as believers, we as humans, we get caught up on our goals and aspirations. That even though we might hit a crossroads, even though we might hit something that might discourage us, that our dreams might not work out the way we want it to, we don't always see a way past it. But that's where God comes in. That's where faith comes in. Just because you don't see a way out doesn't mean that there isn't one. Because God always provides a way out. We need to lean on God and let God order our steps and know that He is guiding us, that He is with us, even through the trials, even through the tribulations. That even though we walk through the shadow of the valley of death, we will fear no evil, for we know that He is with us and He comforts us. So guys, let's lean on God. Let him order our steps and know that He is with us. And even though we might not see a way out, there is a way out through Christ. Which leads me to my second point. Faith is knowing who God is. In Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5, it says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding." This scripture basically means that we don't always have it figured out. That our way, our understanding, isn't always the best way to go. Our path that we choose for ourselves isn't always the best path for us. That we should always choose the path that God has planned for us, the straight and narrow path. Too many times, and I am guilty of this as well, we want to stray from what God has planned for us and go do our own thing. Go follow our own way, make our own path, make our own road. But this isn't always the right thing to do. I know it can be enticing to want to go off and do your own thing, but we need to know that God has a purpose for us. God has a purpose on our lives, and this purpose will be greater than anything that you have planned for yourself. So please, keep your feet rooted in the things of God, young people. Don't always go to this thing just because it looks enticing, just because the temptation is real. This temptation will ultimately come back to bite you. So guys, please, keep your faith in God and stay on the path that God has planned for you, not the path that you have planned for yourself. Which leads me to my third and final point. Faith is a lifestyle. Hebrews 11 verse 16 reads, "And without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to Him must believe that He exists, and that He rewards those who earnestly seek Him." And the last line of that says, those who earnestly seek Him, those who continually seek Him, those who read His Word almost every day, those who trust in Him in every single choice, every single decision that they make, they run it by God first. Those who don't lean on their own understanding and that follow the path that God has set for them. Faith is reading our Bibles every day. Faith is trusting in God every day. And faith is knowing who God is and knowing that He has our backs. That even though we might not see a way through, God has a way through. Even though we might not see the end of the tunnel, God sees the end of the tunnel. Even though we might not have a legit plan to get through it, God always has a plan for us, and He has a purpose for us. and that His purpose will bear fruit. So please, saints, let us be the generation that stands in faith, that has our steps ordered by God and not by the world, ordered by God and not by our own understanding. So kids, Torek youth, let's lean on God and not on ourselves. So that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for listening, and have a blessed day. God bless you guys.